Okay.
Greg, let us know when there's 2 minutes left. We're doing 20 minutes, okay?
Right. It's on.
Oh, okay. All right. Hey, how you doing?
Not too well, actually.
Okay. Well, what brings you here to speak with me today?
Well, I'm having some issues.
Okay.
It's not easy to talk about. So,
Let's just start wherever feels most comfortable.
it all started, I would say 5 years ago, when I had my first joint. And you know what they say? They say supposedly weed is the gateway drug.
Mm-hmm.
I find a lot of truth in that. So I started with that, and after a bit, I felt like I couldn't go about my day without the weed, without a single toke, and it's all I can think about now.
So what I'm hearing is that you were basically, when you got a hold of marijuana, you couldn't function the rest of your day. You couldn't eat, sleep, and get to work or any of that without at least one joint in your system.
I mean, no, I could go about my day, but I could fake it. I could go through the motions of my day. I could still go to work. Could still, kind of foster relationships with people, my friends and my girlfriend and everything. But the issue is, even through all of that, there was always that niggling feeling in the back of my skull that I needed that.
Okay, so what I'm hearing is that you, by faking it, you basically acted and pretended to be who you are.
I basically pretended like I was living my life, but living my life wasn't what I really wanted.
Explain more about the tingling in the back of your head.
So, like I said, I go through the motions of my day, go to work and everything, and do the things you're supposed to do. But at the same time, while I'm doing those things, I had this feeling in the back of my head that what I really wanted to be doing was smoking marijuana. And the problem is, throughout my day then, I would I call it steal moments, where I kind of wander off, like at work or something. I'm supposed to be doing my job, but I wander off and to go smoke or something. And it's really starting to become a problem.
Okay, sorry.
Because it's been, like I said, everyone claims it's the gateway drug. It's been leading to more things.
Okay.
So I don't know if it's so much that I'm addicted to marijuana, because to my knowledge, I don't think marijuana has addictive properties. I think I have an addictive personality.
You say that you keep bringing up that it's a gateway drug and that you're not addicted to it. So what is it that you are here for then?
Well, I mean, I thought it was the marijuana, but then I started drinking, and I don't know, I can't stop.
Okay, like when you say you can't stop, is there a certain time of day you drink, or what
Well, it
parts of the day?
started, well, so, during work and stuff, like I said, I'd steal these moments to where I would smoke marijuana and stuff. But then as soon as I get home, that's when I would start to hit the bottom.
Okay, so when you get to the comfort of your house with no one around, no judgment, am I saying this correctly?
Yes.
Okay, so basically what I'm hearing is that when the only time you drink is when you're at home, correct?
That's when it started.
That's when it started.
That's what it started as. Now it's I guess kind of mutated since then. Now I can't start my day without drinking as soon as I wake up. You know how people, they wake up, they brew and drink some coffee or something. I gotta drink a couple shots of whiskey.
And how does that help you progress through your day?
it's not so much that it helps me progress through my day. I can't start my day without it.
Have you tried starting your day without it before?
Yes,
Okay, and how was that?
I can't go to work. I can't function.
Okay. Okay. And so you are here to basically seek help with getting back to who you were before the whole marijuana downward spiral, is what you're saying.
Marijuana and now the alcohol, because
Now the alcohol.
like I said, so it started, like I said, I get home from work and I would start drinking, and after a while, it got to where, like I said, I had to start doing it in the morning before work, and now, while I'm at work, I have to, sneak, like those travel size, like at airports or something, those like travel size like things you get of whiskey and bourbon and anything really. I have to sneak that into work with me,
Alright.
and I have to hit that like
And-
throughout the day, in addition to smoking marijuana. And by some miracle, I haven't been caught yet, but I want to put a stop to this before it gets worse.
Okay, and by getting worse, well, how does that look to you?
Worse, well, I get caught and then I lose my job. Now I have no income, so I'm going to lose my apartment, and I lose that, and all this time I'm going to be in a downward spiral because I'm not going to have no income. I'm going to want to smoke marijuana and drink, and I have no income for that, so what's going to happen to me then?
Right. Now, before all this started, how were you able to get through your everyday work life?
You mean like before the marijuana?
Yes.
I mean, fine, I guess. I mean, as well as anybody, I suppose.
Okay. And how would you say was your work performance? Like, how would everybody say you were, basically, just as a person?
I mean, I did my job. I'm satisfactory.
Okay. So, it sounds to me like that you've been a very hard-working individual, and still are, in fact, even if you are able to pull this all off without anyone realizing what's going on.
Yeah, but like I've said, I mean, I feel like I'm just faking it. Like it's not the real me.
Right, and so you put all this effort into faking it at work, and yet, with as hardworking as you are, it sounds to me like a lot more can be done with that same effort if it wasn't being put into faking it so much throughout the day.
Yeah, but in order to do that, I need to. I mean, how do I stop wanting to drink?
It's the stop wanting to drink is unfortunate. It's gonna be a process, pretty much a lifelong process.
That's why I'm here.
Right. And so, what is it that you would be looking for in a treatment?
In a treatment?
Yes.
Um,
Like, how would you want to? How do I put this? Do you have a pen? Anybody have a pen? Real quick. All right. Go ahead, grab that. So, I want to say, on a scale from 1 to 10, how important is it for you to basically live a life of recovery?
100-ish.
Ah,
100.
okay.
I mean, I want to drink right now.
That's
As I'm sitting here talking to you, my hands are shaking.
okay. That's excellent. On a 100, okay. Why not a scale between 1 to 10? May I ask?
Okay, then I'll just. If 10's the limit, it's a 10.
Okay.
I want this out of my life.
All right. So
I want to be able to function like I did before.
function like you
I
did
don't
before.
want this to dictate how I live my life.
All right, and let me just try to reflect on this. How you were before. Who was that? What kind of person was that before?
A person who lived my life doing the things I want to do.
Such as?
Such as, I mean, I like watching movies. I like listening to music. You know, I like spending time with my family, my friends. You know, anything like that.
And I understand that you're not with the addiction that you're experiencing. I understand that you're probably not able to process any of these things on a daily basis anymore.
No, not without thinking about the marijuana, without thinking about alcohol. Like that's basically
Okay.
it's starting to dictate my life, huh?
So, okay. So you don't. Not only do you not want to no longer require the substance, you don't even want to like even be thinking about it.
Exactly. Huh?
Well, there's gonna be. I'm just saying there are gonna be times where, even in recovery, there will be times where your mind will sometimes relapse on itself.
But how do you quell these urges? Huh?
And that's what I would like to help you seek. So it sounds like you get along. You've been getting along with your family lately, or?
I mean, you know, my family knows me. Huh? I mean, I grew up with them. Huh? You know, I lived with my parents. I moved out when I was 26, huh? And I think they know that there's a problem. Huh?
And how's the relationship with the family been now versus how they've been then?
Strained. Huh?
Strained in what sort of way?
They know there's a problem, huh?
Okay.
And they're kind of the impetus behind me getting help in the first place. Huh?
Could you elaborate more on your relationship? Like, who specifically in your family notices the most?
My mom, my dad, my sister. I mean, they sat me down and they told me, you know, you have a problem, huh? Because a lot of family gatherings and family dinners, you know, I mean, the last year or so, I mean, they've noticed I get freaking plastered at these things, huh?
Well,
It's ugly, huh?
Well, it sounds to me that you are a very, very important individual who matters tremendously to a lot of people, including your family. And they're willing to see you sacrifice a bit of your time and a bit of yourself to see you get to where you want to be.
Honestly, I probably wouldn't be here if it weren't for them, huh?
And I think that they have a lot of faith in you, and I think they have every right to do so. So, let me ask you this: what is it that, aside from watching movies and all that, what is it about you, like anything like unique about what is it that you do like? What else do you like to do? Like, have any hobbies or any sort of maybe some kind of things to look back on that you could say, yeah, I did that?
I like to draw. Huh?
You like to draw?
I like to draw, yeah, huh?
Okay.
I mean, when I was a kid, I used to make, like, you know, these goofy, like, comic strips and stuff like that. Huh?
Okay.
And, I mean, I still do it sometimes, huh?
Okay.
In my free time, huh?
Have you been drawing any comics lately?
No.
No, huh?
No.
How did it make you feel to draw these comics?
Good. I mean, I enjoy doing it, and I mean, the best feeling though was when I finished something, and I could look back on it and be like, you know, this is actually pretty funny. Like I created this, and I'd be proud of it, and I'd show my friends and stuff, and you know, a lot of them would tell me, you know, this is pretty good. You know,
Okay.
you're not bad at this. Huh?
Okay, so what I'm hearing is that there's a bit of an artist in you, and
Yeah.
not only an artist but an entertaining one is that, and it sounds like you got a good deep passion about making other people laugh and wanting to and got a lot to express about yourself.
Yeah.
And of course, with substance abuse, that passion and that desire is basically kind of silenced. Like that desire is replaced with a craving, which is that craving is basically second to none when it comes to what's essential.
Absolutely. I mean,
Alright.
you said it perfectly. I mean, one of the main reasons I haven't done that in a while is, I mean, any like creativity or any inspiration I have is it's gone. Huh? I don't have anything. Huh?
Okay, so I'm thinking, would you be interested in possibly not only just participating in our group meetings and possibly going to AA and NA, but would you possibly be interested in some form of art therapy?
I'm willing to do whatever it takes. Huh?
Excellent. So, yes, because with art therapy, you know, you basically the sky is the limit with what can be done, and if you were able to make people laugh and entertained in the past like that, with all that you've been going through now, you're gonna have. If you keep going with this, I believe that you will have a lot of stories to inspire. You'd be a good source of inspiration for other people, especially those who are in your position now. And I think, and from what I've heard, you're a really funny guy. So
Yeah, I try.
okay. So
I just, I just want to get my life back on track. Huh?
and that can be done. No, from what I've seen, from what I've been hearing from talking to you, I think that could be done. But we got to get you going though, and so I think especially for somebody who was originally going at a number of 100,
Yeah.
you're like, I think you got. Sounds to me like you have a lot of ambition in you,
I do. Huh?
and you see.
I want this out of my life. Huh?
All right. How much time do we have? 2. Okay. All right. Is there anything more that we could possibly do for you?
Well, you mentioned the art therapy. Yeah? That sounds great. I would, I'm really hoping that I'll get my creative drive back. Huh?
Okay.
But I don't know. I mean, what are the first steps to trying to stop these cravings, and what are the first steps behind that? I just want to be able to go through my life and not have to worry about that.
Well, you're talking about the first steps. Of course, there's the 12 steps. Basically, the first steps is I think you've already conquered that. Basically, just admitting that you are powerless.
I know I have a problem. Huh?
It's not so much a problem. It is not. See, it's not your fault.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we all have desires and cravings. Everybody has a craving for wanting more. What you're basically doing is you're just basically fulfilling a biological need of seeking pleasure.
That's exactly what it feels like.
Now, one more thing I want to ask: for seeking pleasure and all that, is there something that's not pleasurable in your life?
Not pleasure. Yeah, work.
Explain more about that.
I mean, nobody likes to work.
Yes, but you're earning an income and all that.
Yeah, it's a necessary evil. Okay, well, aside from that, I mean, just the pot and the alcohol.
So you have no anything in your life that's causing any issues, or that's just been a thorn at your side, by any means.
No, I mean I was happy before this, huh?
Okay, and the unhappiness is coming from What is it exactly that's causing the unhappiness again?
Just the addiction, huh?
Is it taking a lot of your time, or
Yeah.
well, what is the unhappiness? Define the unhappiness for me with this addiction.
I mean, like I've told you, I mean, I can't go through my day without it. Huh?
Okay. Going through a day is essential for you, is from what I'm hearing.
Yeah, I mean, like I told you, I mean, I need to drink, I need to smoke the marijuana, everything, just to be able to go through the motions of my day. Huh?
Okay. Well, so it's basically, I got to wrap this up. But so what I'm to summarize, you are here to seek you are here to seek some form of way of escaping from this repetition of just seeking and using. But it sounds to me like this is probably the most important part. This is priority number one for you to get out of this habit, and it sounds to me that you're pretty much open to any idea of treatment and recovery. And
Yeah.
based on your creative history, maybe we should give art therapy a try.
I'm open to that. Absolutely.
Well, why don't we get started with that, and then we'll take it from there until our next meeting.
That sounds like a wonderful plan. Huh?
Awesome.